Did you know that teachers can have work-life balance in their lives? That's right, I'm living proof. Last year as a fifth grade teacher, I would leave soon after the kids and go on an hour-long walk in the forest with my husband most days. Of course, there were days when I had staff meetings and report cards to write and that kind of stuff, but on a day in, day out balance, for the most part, I found it. I found through scheduling and through following my passions that I could get a work-life balance. That's right, I've been hustling on the side for the last 15 years as I've been teaching. Finding and following your passions is actually part of the secret sauce. So you can watch another video that I have below about my first 5 side hustles. In this one, I'm going to talk about the top 2 side hustles. And those are the 2 that I continue to have right now. So last year, I mentioned that I was a 5th grade teacher. I had a goal of becoming an entrepreneur and working for myself. I knew I still wanted to help teachers, but I wasn't exactly sure on how I would help them. So I've been an instructional coach for over 8 years, helping teachers with their reading and writing practices, their word study, tech and innovation, turning their classrooms into a modern classroom with blended, self-paced, mastery-based learning. And I love it all. I love to help teachers have a bigger impact on their students. And now I'm taking it a step further. Now I'm helping teachers find their passions, build a successful side hustle, and build more wealth and joy for themselves so they can even better show up for their students. So about 2 years ago, I started a side hustle with the Modern Classroom Project. If you're not familiar with the Modern Classroom Project, they're an amazing nonprofit organization started by 2 teachers. And I think I read that they have 24 full-time staff members now. And they're only like 3 or 4 years old. It's incredible. Anyway, their model encourages teachers to use blended learning that is mastery-based and self-paced. It was completely transformational in my 6th grade and my 5th grade math classrooms. And now I teach adults using the model. But on the side, as I mentioned, I'm building more income by being a mentor for the Modern Classroom Project. That's right, I get to work online with teachers to help them improve their classroom projects. It is the coolest job out there. It brings me so much joy, and it brings in the money. So another side hustle that I've gotten since I left the classroom, but there are teachers and coaches who are working in schools around the world doing this side hustle, is working for Erin Kent Consulting. I love this side hustle. I get to go to the Dominican Republic, and she has consultants all over the world, and help teachers improve their reading and writing and word study and language practices in their classroom. It is a wonderful gift. It is the best side hustle I could ever imagine. I not only get to travel internationally, I get to work from home, I get to build my own schedule. It's just so cool. And I get to have a huge impact on teachers and therefore their students. So this side hustle also brings me so much joy and a lot of income as well. So let's get back to that idea of balance. You are probably thinking right now, yeah, right, you're working your butt off. You know what? Sometimes I do. Actually, the last 2.5 weeks, not months, the last 2.5 weeks have been full on. I've been working long hours. And you know what? That's okay. You have to do that when conferences come. You have to do that when you have to write report cards. We know how to do that well, teachers. The part we don't know how to do very well is what happens after that super intensive time frame. And after that super intensive 2.5 weeks of launching my courses and my Fireside Collective, now I'm on the other side. And I've teetered the balance more towards the home, the personal life. I'm spending mornings with my kids again until they go to school. I'm getting off the computer and out of my office right at 3:30 when they arrive home. I am intentionally choosing for these next 2.5 weeks, the same amount of time I hustled super hard, to relax, make sure I'm doing my morning routine. I'm here in my yoga room. Every single morning, my husband and I do yoga together after a 15-minute coffee chat. It's just phenomenal. With scheduling, with intentionality, with passions that you enjoy, you too can build a work-life balance that better suits you. Believe me, I can help you, and I would love to help you. I am so thrilled to be helping teachers find their side hustle to bring more wealth and joy into their lives. And guess what? I just had to film this video today because I am donating my hair later this afternoon. So that's right, I've grown out my hair for the last 3 years, and I'm going to be donating it to people who suffer from hair loss. And so I'm really excited to get 8 to 10 inches cut off this afternoon to support people with either cancer or other reasons that they have hair loss. As some of you know, my sister is going through chemo right now for breast cancer, and so this is an act of solidarity with her. But it's also a way I can donate for free and help others. This will be my 3rd time that I'll be donating my hair, and it just feels so good to give. So I hope that this video has inspired you to also think, yeah, I can find a work-life balance, number 1. And number 2, maybe finding my passion, following it, and building a side hustle could be the way to get there. Thanks for watching. Ciao.